At Nagico, the things that matter to you matter to us. Like your boat when you're at sea and you get away from everything. Your home and the security of your daughter's things. And the car that you've had for too long, but after all these years, you just can't let go. At Nagico, we're about much more than just insurance. We're about the big things and the small things that mean everything.
Despite warnings from the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank ECCB and the Financial Services Regulatory Commission of St. Kitts and Nevis, the FSRC, about a Bitcoin ATM in St. Kitts and Nevis, Bitcoin evangelist Roger Ver seems unmoved. SK Newsline spoke exclusively to Mr. Ver prior to the advisories issued by the Central Bank and the FSRC about the advantages of using Bitcoin.
Digital currencies allow you to send and receive any amount of money with anyone, anywhere in the world instantly, basically for free, and there's nothing that anybody can do to freeze your account or block you from sending or receiving that money, or there's nothing that anybody can do to control it in any way. And the supply of most digital currencies, like Bitcoin Cash is my favorite one, the supply is limited. So as more and more people start to use it as cash, the price of Bitcoin Cash in terms of EC or US dollars or whatever goes up over time.
SK Newsline, in an email to Mr. Ver, had asked about the advisory from the central bank, but he declined to comment. Since 2017, Bitcoin has been split in two currencies, Bitcoin Core and Bitcoin Cash. Mr. Ver, one of the biggest proponents of cryptocurrency, has been promoting of late Bitcoin Cash, as it is proven to be more accessible. He also spoke about how businesses can participate in hosting a Bitcoin ATM.
We have 4 Bitcoin ATM machines physically here in St. Kitts. We're looking for some businesses to host them. So if you're interested in hosting a Bitcoin Cash ATM machine at your business here in St. Kitts, go and give an email to alex@bitcoin.com and we can work out all the details to make that happen.
Mr. Ver also spoke about how he sees St. Kitts and Nevis in the advancement of cryptocurrency.
Well, I don't want to step on anybody's toes in St. Kitts, but I love St. Kitts. I don't have to spend a single day here, but it's a great place, so I keep coming back and spending more and more time here every single year. And it's great. And so I'm so happy to be Kittitian at this point. So thank you to all the people of St. Kitts. I'm incredibly grateful and indebted to you guys for allowing me to do that. So thank you for that. And I'm Kittitian. I want to help St. Kitts. So go Team St. Kitts. So.
And you think Bitcoin will become a regular currency here?
I think it's going to become a regular currency for the whole world, and St. Kitts has the opportunity to lead the world on that front. If you haven't tried it yet, try Bitcoin Cash, and you'll see this is the future of money.
Meanwhile, Mr. Ver used the opportunity of this interview to give away $100 EC worth of Bitcoin Cash. Anyone downloading the Bitcoin app can scan this barcode and will instantly get $100 EC of Bitcoin Cash.
So this is what's called a Bitcoin paper wallet. And on the left here is the public address. So with my phone here, I'm going to scan that. Now I'm going to send 100 Eastern Caribbean dollars, right, to that. And so the money is going to go from my phone to this piece of paper here. And the first person that scans this with their Bitcoin.com wallet, the first person that scans this is the private key, they'll get the 100 EC. So the money will have gone directly from my phone to this piece of paper, to the video on the website. The first person to scan it gets 100 EC, just like that. The fee to do that was less than a penny, and it works just like that, just like magic. And if you're not the first person to scan this, sorry, but if you go to free.bitcoin.com, you get 10 US cents worth of Bitcoin Cash for free, which someday could easily become worth $1 or even 10 US dollars at some point. So,
Bitcoin is a digital currency invented in 2009 that works independently from central banks. A statement from the FSRC, Financial Services Regulatory Commission of St. Kitts and Nevis, said the public is hereby cautioned that the operation of Bitcoin ATMs or any other sort of cryptocurrency operations is not currently regulated by the ECCB, the FSRC, or by any other regulatory authority in the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, the ECCU. In addition, Bitcoin or any issuer of Bitcoin has not been designated under the Payment Systems Act in St. Kitts and Nevis. This means that there are no existing regulations to specifically protect consumers from financial losses if an organization that exchanges or holds virtual currencies fails or goes out of business. In other words, persons who choose to use these services or are contemplating use of these services ought to understand that they do so completely at their own risk, the release said. The extent of this risk at this point in time is not fully known by the novelty of the area and the absence of regulatory oversight. The ECCB issued an advisory on June 5, 2018, recognizing developments in the fintech space and encouraging consumers to be cautious in their use. The FSRC release added that the ECCB and the FSRC recognize the financial innovation is essential. However, the appropriate legal and regulatory framework is necessary to protect the integrity of the financial system and investors and consumers alike. At this stage, the ECCB, as a regional regulator, is pressing ahead with its work to advise the governments of the ECCU on the appropriate regional framework for fintech regulation and supervision, as well as a strategy to reduce the use of cash to help boost growth and competitiveness. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.